Hey, first grade, Miss Matrick here. It is time to do our last word building lesson for the week. So, first thing we're going over is our vowels yet again. So, our vowels, we have 5 and sometimes 6 vowels. So, I only put down 4. Let's see if you can figure out which one is missing. Okay, I'll give you a couple seconds to try and figure it out. All right, so remember, you can just say it out loud and then go through your letters and figure out which one's missing. So A, E, I, O, uh-oh. That U is missing. A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. So those are our vowels. A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. All right. So we have tons of letters that we are working on with today. So I'm actually just going to bring a couple up here so it's easier for you to see. So your letters are E, D, G, E, A, R, B, I, L, C, K, and P. So you can pause the video and go get your letter tiles and your paper for your rainbow right. All right, so I'm going to bring all of these letters up here. I'm going to keep our vowels together and some of our consonants. I guess I'll put all of our consonants up here, 2 vowels there. And then I'm going to push our first word down here so you can see it. All right. So the last 2 days we've been working on the letter C that sounds like an S. So this is the easiest way to remind you. So we had ice, and then we also had ace. So the C says the S sound instead of the K. So ace and ice. So that was one of our sounds from this week. Our second sound, which we hadn't really worked on yet, which is included in here, D, G, E, all 3 of these letters, they say one sound, and that one sound is J, like J. So that's going to make this a little bit tricky. So D, G, E says J sound. So it says J. All right, so I'm going to bring down my rainbow right, and I'm going to do a backwards rainbow right. So I'm going to start with the color purple. All right, so our first word, and I'm going to write my name on here because I was telling you that we should do that, and I have enough space today. So I'm going to write Miss Matrick, and then today's date, what is today's date? 17th? Goodness gracious, I can't even remember what day it is. Today is the 17th, 4/17/20. So that's our date. So our first word is E, D, G, E. Now, this is not a magic E because the magic E, remember, it makes the vowel that comes before it. But look, there's no vowel there. That's a consonant. So this is not a magic E. All right, so this one is easy peasy lemon squeezy for our first one because it's just 2 sounds, the short E and then the J sound for D, G, E. So we'll do this one together. So you would say J, edge, like the edge of a cliff. That's why you need to be careful walking next to something, or like the edge of, where is it? The edge of my desk is right here. So if I push this, my A would fall off. That's the edge of the desk. All right, let's move on to our next word. So we're going to get rid of the D, and just our GE still says J. And I'm going to get rid of this E. And I'm going to bring down that A. All right. So I'm going to write A, G, E. Uh-oh, I put these out of order. Goodness gracious, Miss Matrick. Get it together, lady. I'll fix it on my next turn. All right. So remember, the GE says J. And then this is just a short A. Or I'm sorry, this is a long A because this is a magic E. magic E, and that says ja. All right, ready? So, ready, sound it out. Ready, go. Okay, you should have said age, age. So when I ask you, what is your age? Some of you tell me 6, some of you tell me 7. I don't know if anybody's 8 yet in our class or in Mr. Bowden's class. Not sure. All right, age. Okay, let's bring the R down. Bring that R down. And the rest of you with your rainbow, right, are going to write R, A, G, E. Make sure that your G has a little tail in there. All right, so remember, because this magic E is here, and remember, you don't count this one, but you go to the one next to it, that makes the vowel say its name. So the E makes the vowel say its name. So when we had edge, and you don't say edja, edja, you don't say it like that, you say edge. The E, when you go to the next vowel, it's not right next to the consonant, so that one doesn't work. So you wouldn't say ege. Okay, just a reminder. All right, so now the E can say its name because you skip the consonant next to it and then you go to the next vowel. All right, so you should, if we did age, we just have to add that sound next to it. All right, so go ahead and sound it out. Ready, go. Okay, you should have said age, rage. And when you rage, it's like you're really, really angry. You show a lot of rage. All right, let's get rid of the R and bring down the P. Bring down the P. P, A, G, E. P, A, G, E. All right, let's sound this out. Ready, go. Okay, you should have said page, page. Nice job. It's not pag or paeg. We're not making the G sound, we're making a J sound. Page, page. Nice job. Just like reading the page of a book. Okay, get rid of that E. You are going to bring down a C and a K. Now, if you noticed, my magic E went away. And we have our 2 letters that make one sound. 2 letters that make one sound. So you got rid of your GE. And you added your CK. All right. I'm going to have you sound it out. This is where I try to trick you because I got rid of that magic E. Ready, go. Okay, you should have said pack, pack. Nice job. Like you pack your lunch. Some of you pack your lunch every day. Some of you never pack your lunch. It all depends on what you like to do. Get rid of that P. Bring down your R. Bring down your R. All right, back to my rainbow, right? R-A-C-K. And like I said, I'm going to fix this. I'm going to swap those 2 colors, that green and blue. I did them out of order. All right, so we had pack, and we're just changing the first sound. So this should be easy peasy lemon squeezy. Ready, go ahead and sound it out. Okay, you should have said rack, rack. Nice job. All right, let's get rid of that CK, and we're going to go back to our J sound. We already did this word, so you should know it. So my rainbow, right, go ahead and write it again. All right, remember this means that you're very angry. Go ahead and sound it out. Ready, go. Okay, you should have said rage. Rage means that you're very angry. All right, let's get rid of that R. We've already done this one too. My G's kind of touching. Sorry about that. All right, go ahead and sound it out. Ready, go. You should have said age, age. What is your age? Miss Mittrick is 30. My birthday's this month. I'll be 31. Woo! I'm going to be an old lady. All right, this time you're going to bring down 3 letters. L, E, and a D. All right, so just like our first word that we started with. Our first word that we started with was edge. Remember, this is not the magic E because you see a consonant, and usually there's a vowel, and it makes the vowel say its name, but there's no vowel there. That's a consonant. So this is not a magic E. It does not make this E say its name, okay? So you should have L-E-D-G-E. So we have 2 E's. So I hope that when you created your letters, or once you got them from Mr. Beck when we mailed you all of your stuff, that you had that in there. 2 E's. All right, you should be sounding this out with me. Okay, or no, you sound this out on your own. Ready, go. All right, so you should have said edge, ledge, the ledge. All right, so you could consider this falling off of a ledge or the edge. Could be either. Ledge, ledge. All right, let's turn that back to that first word that we had together. So you just got rid of the O sound. So you're just writing E, D, G, E. E, D, G, E. All right, go ahead and sound that out. It's just 2 sounds. That's it. Ready, go. So you should have said edge, edge. Nice job. All right, this one is a super long one. I think this is the longest word we've ever made in word building history. Woo! A 6-letter word. I'm going to grab my next marker. B-R-I-D-G-E. A 6-letter word building word. My goodness gracious. All right. So BR is a blend, and it says bruh. And then you're going to say, remember, this is not a magic E because your vowel isn't here. It's here. So this E does not make the I say its name. That's a normal I sound. So short I. So we say bruh, short I, and then the J sound. So it's only 3 sounds, even though it's 6 letters. Go ahead and sound it out. Ready, go. Okay, so you should have said bruh-I-J, bridge. We have many bridges in our city. Go ahead and sound that out one more time. Ready, go. Bruh-I-J, bridge. We are known as the city of bridges. All right, let's get rid of the D, the G, and the E. And let's bring down the C and the K. Let's get our next color, and this is our last color for today. B-R-I-C-K. I'm not giving you any hints. You guys are super duper smart that I shouldn't have to give you any hints this time. All right, friends. Go ahead and sound this out. Ready, go. All right, all you said was 3 sounds for this one too. So you should have said br-I-k, brick. Oh my goodness, brick, brick, bruh-I-k, brick. So a lot of houses are made of bricks, brick, like red brick. Some people paint them. All right, so very nice job. So I'm going to move my letters out of the way. That's our last word. And I am going to bring our words over here so you can refer to them. I have my paper here. And guess what? We only have 1 sentence, but it's really long. So I'm going to fold my paper in half so you can see it better. And so when I do my next word, or my next sentences, my next set of sentences with you guys during word building, I can just flip it over and use the other side. Because remember, we're trying to save paper and conserve, not only because we don't have a lot of paper, but we want to make sure that we save some trees. Okay, so we have 1 sentence, and it is a question. So our 1 sentence is, Should you leave the page of your book on the edge of a desk? Whew, let's do it one more time. Should you leave the page of your book on the edge of a desk? All right, so since we only have one sentence, you can write just the number one. That's all we're going to be writing, just the number one. All right, first word is should. So capital S-H-O-U-L-D, should. Remember, don't forget that you need to have that capital S because it is the beginning of a sentence. Should you leave, finger space, you, finger space, leave. Should you leave, we're going to have to go down to the next line. The page. Do we have page on here? Yes, we do. Page is right there. P-A-G-E. Should you leave the page of your book, finger space, of your, we don't have enough room over there, so we have to go to the next line. Book. So, should you leave the page of your book on the edge? You know how to spell on, O-N. The is T-H-E. And then the word is edge. We wrote it twice, at the top and the third to the last one. E-D-G-E. E-D-G-E. And then the last line is of a desk. Next line. Of, finger space, a, finger space, desk. D-E-S-K. And then what do we need at the end of our sentence? We do need a punctuation mark, but what type of punctuation mark? Are we going to put a period, an exclamation mark, or a question mark? A question mark, because you're asking should, which is a question word. Should you leave the page of your book on the edge of a desk? All right, let's read this all together. Ready, go. Should you leave the page of your book on the edge of a desk? No, you shouldn't leave your page of your book on the edge of a desk, because if you leave it on and somebody hits it, guess what? There it goes, right off your desk. So you shouldn't leave anything on the edge of your desk, not only because it could fall off on its own, but somebody could actually bump into it and it could fall too. All right, friends, you've been doing such an awesome job with this. Give yourselves a good pat on the back because you guys have been killing it. So have a wonderful weekend and have a wonderful rest of your day, first grade. See you later.